What's going on, guys? Welcome back to United View. Hope everyone is doing very well. Welcome back to episode 96 of the Trinity podcast. Yes.
Touch and go. I had the AirPods in.
I knew. I saw. I clicked the go live button. The intro started playing. I saw KG scrambling in his little box, going like this, going, I don't know. I'm just going to hope. You know what I mean? There was, and it worked out in the end. Which is positive. Flex will be with us shortly. So far, wow, exactly.
You're a cheat.
Yeah, in fact, actually, I didn't even think about this, but it works. Yeah. Actually, for super chats when they come in today, KG, with $4.99 and above, green super chats, they actually play this, which I suppose is a bit in keeping with Flex's lateness. This is what plays.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Kevin super chatted $63. This is a test super chat message.
Oh,
yes.
I
yes.
like that. I like
that. Exactly. So yes, for
greens
and above.
But then, what is it? So because I always forget to read the supers.
That's what's good, particularly when you got one of those shows going on where there's just so much happening. If they can just be out straight away, or sometimes during a match. It's really for matches, because sometimes when you're watching a match, you'll be so focused on something, then someone puts something in, going, Casemiro's not playing very well. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, wow. You do everything, mate. You know what I mean? Just need to, just kind of, just got
stuff there and there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to do. Yeah. So exactly. But how are you feeling, mate? How are you feeling? I'm sure that you've had a busy week of, point scoring, victory laps, and what have you. How has it been?
And I just finished it with Don Robbie, Best of Enemies. You can only imagine.
Because I saw what he was talking. I saw the little press conference, and he was. The things he was saying in that press conference were of another level. You know what I mean? He was quoting Mike Tyson. Everyone's got a game plan to the punch in the face.
Oh man, and we got him. All I'm saying is we did well. We did well today. Proud of us. And Man United fans, I think that's the last of our feasting. But we've had a good week of feasting. I even saw
feasting on Arsenal.
Yeah,
feasting on Arsenal.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But we even saw Dorgu's agent retweet the, Seedorf when we was giving him praise on Instagram. Is it? Yeah, which is brilliant.
From Monday's red carpet, he clipped that and he put it on his story, and then actually he put it on his main page today. He's collabed us on Instagram with it. Yeah,
incredible.
Exactly. Apparently, Dorgu's seen it.
Dorgu's had to have seen it.
Yeah, he said I showed it to Dorgu. He really liked it. Yeah, so your words talking about Patrick Dorgu going. I thought I wanted Semenyo. We've already got him. I can confirm that has reached the eyeballs and ears of Patrick Dorgu.
We got the menu at home, bro. That's beautiful. But now it's on to, who's up next? That's the question, because you said, how are you feeling? And I was watching Carrick's presser today, and just another good one. They're really long, 10 minutes, and that's before being embargoed. That's before being embargoed. We can tell we've got nothing to do midweek. We can tell
it's 10 minutes and all. You don't really get that much from it. You know what I mean? You just get the standards, normal answers. What do you think of this player? What do you think of Cobby? Yeah, he's a great player. Some players can be back for the weekend. Yeah, the Patrick one, it's maybe it looks quite bad. He's not going to be back for the weekend, but we'll see. We'll kind of see, and then you come out of it going, yeah, it's not really that much to talk about, is there? You know what I mean? Just can you keep the momentum going? Yeah, we'll try. It's a different test against Fulham this weekend.
So far, so good, you have to say, with just how he, the Delit one's a bit strange. What's his answers on Delit? Delit had a setback.
Yes, he had a setback, but they think he might hopefully be back on, because it was like he was on the grass and then he was, like you said, and then he had a setback. I don't know, but you know what it is? We're into a funny situation, Mr. the Comedian, because we spoke. I think it was Tabs. Tabs put in a super chat earlier on today, and he said that actually the test against Fulham could maybe be an even bigger test than the one against City and Arsenal. And what he was sort of saying was, it's about the the first 2 games, you're testing your quality. You're against some of the best players in the league, 2 of the best teams in the league, arguably the 2 best teams in the league. Against Fulham, that's not the case that they're one of the best teams in the league, but it's a game you're expected to win. So it's a mentality test. It's can you handle the pressure of coming off the back of 2 massive wins against the team that everyone expects you to beat? How can you handle that? And it's not even as if Fulham are playing badly as well. They're 7th.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that when we look at the Premier League table, though, Fulham's form has been tidy. Fulham have been a side. Let's look at the form guide. Well, actually, kind of, would you say similar to us? Well, they only had 1 loss in their last 5. 1 loss in their last 5. We're one of the most
informed teams in the Prem. You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? There's only a couple of other teams that have got back-to-back wins in the Premier League currently. I think it's West Ham and Chelsea are the only other 2 teams that have got those back-to-back wins.
Yeah, we have a similar. When I look at our record, it's draws, 3 draws, and 2 wins, and they got like 2 draws, 2 wins, and 1 loss. Fulham.
Yeah.
So they have been in good form, and they're close. Look at them on 34 points. So this is not an easy game at all. But we are at home.
Game. Is there any game? You know what I mean? To get into your punditry bag there, KG, you know, no easy games in the Premier League. You know,
but we're at home. So I want to raise the expectation of the raw expectation for Man United is you're meant to beat Fulham at home. But the old Man United, we didn't know what we was meant to get in games. No. We didn't know, like, we'd be like, today might be the game that we're good, might be the game we're bad. You know, so Carrick's trying to help us maybe reset the table in terms of, well, where are we as a club? Are we a club that can go into these games at home and impress the fans? Because that's one thing we haven't done well, you know. But I know the Carrick will have the fans behind them at Old Trafford for sure. Like, everyone will be up for it. It's, can we do something with that now? Can we put on a performance? And now he has to change it again. He can't just go Dogu out on the left. He has to make a new decision. And is it a game where now you bring back in Seshko? Is it a game where you go young on the wing, like a Shea Lacey? Or is it a Cunha?
I don't know. I mean, I think we kind of spoke about this, but this will probably come out in the preview as well. But there could have been a situation whereby maybe someone like a Šeško might have always been earmarked for this game. You know, he's always going to play in this game because he didn't really fit in the other games, but this game he could kind of fit. But then it's gone so well against Arsenal and City, and also playing sort of Brian and Boomer up front doesn't necessarily mean we're just going to play on the counter attack. You can have a lot of the ball and still play Brian and Boomer up front. You know, because he does a lot of things. Apart from, you know, he runs in behind, but he can also link up. He can also, you know, go deep as well. So I don't know. I think the probably what Carrick will do, I think he'll probably just go least amount of changes as possible. Put Cunha in for Dorgu, maybe take Dalot out, put Mazraoui in. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I saw a clip, but this is a couple of weeks ago now, obviously when you were in the box. And I saw the clip of one of the times they show you an image, and the first thing you go is Dalot still on the pitch? Okay, that's
but I was happy to see it because
you thought he was going to get red carded, so you looked at Dalot and went, "Oh God, there's Dalot! Thank goodness." You know what I mean? If there's someone that has to get sent off, it must be Dalot. You know what I mean? And particularly because of that tackle as well, you're like, oof. You know what I mean?
I can't believe I celebrated Dalot being on the pitch. I don't think I've ever done anything like that. Like, even in the comment section, it said it's funny that he's actually celebrating Dalot, but because no Man United fan we've been up and down with Dalot, mainly down, you know. But then right now we could do something this weekend where it's 3 wins, and now we're getting closer to my guy's haircut. Like, have we ever been close like this? We've only got to 3, right?
I think it was 3. I think it was 3. And this is when it is nice where we're at the moment, KG, because like earlier this season, and because of how things were going with the Ruben Amorim era and what had happened the year before and what have you, there was so much tension that even when we did win 3 games in a row, we're still going at each other, and you still got their different things. And it even got spun into a narrative that Paul Frank, with his, you know, big afro that's now flopping all over the place, like, he got criticism for that was putting pressure on the players. Like, well, the problem is this Frank actually is a bit of a problem, you know, KG. He's a bit of a problem. He's putting too much pressure on the players because he's cutting his hair. And you're going like, You play for Man United in the Premier League in front of like 78,000 fans a week. If you misplace a pass, you will get millions of people on social media telling you that you are the worst player they've ever seen. And yet someone with long hair chasing like a winning record, that's putting pressure on you. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's complete bullshit.
you know what's so cool about it being a new manager? The club could actually bring Frank in if it does work out.
It could.
The club could, because now it's not the disgrace of Amorim, really, because he's not here. Now it's, well, there's a new manager and the team's doing well. Come on in, Frank. And we're getting, because every day.
Who do you think would hold the? Who do you think would hold the Clippers?
We got at the club. We got the barbershop thing in there. We got a barber.
But I don't know. Would you like? If I was Frank, I'd be like, one of the players can do the first.
I wouldn't trust those players for nothing.
You know what I mean? What you think? If they can't pass the ball 5 yards, they'll take an eyebrow off.
I don't know who's gonna I don't know who. You have to get the right player with the right.
Give it Ugarte. You know what I mean? Go over here, Ugarte.
Because they might give the Clippers to Ahmad, and Ahmad's just on foolishness. You know what I mean? You look at the vibe. Yeah, like, because you think who's the most trustworthy one? That, because Bruno couldn't be a part, because it's still embarrassing that it's gone this long. You know what I mean? It has to be someone that is. Ahmad's the right guy for it, but you just don't trust what Ahmad's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real issue. And I'm so happy that we're looking
the
up
optics.
The optics.
You know, if it's a big event, you know what I mean? Man United are having this basically big celebration.
Like, it has to be someone that's just bantering. It's light-hearted. It has. It's a great clip. It's a great clip. Like, to be honest. And we're so this is the closest I believe it's possible. I believe we'll win more games, actually.
More than 5 in a row. More than 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's put some Kev coins on this. Okay?
Kev coins, they're worthless and silly. Kev coins, buy money freely. Kev coins, it's time to be crazy. Kev coins, where goes this big money?
Wait a minute.
All right, cool. Now I've got to put those fixtures up because I just said that.
Right. Yeah. Right, cool. So you're saying it's going to be more than 5. So how many games is it going to be? And also how many Kev coins? While you're figuring it out, I think I saw a super chat earlier on, but like YouTube's bugging out. It was from Matt says, KG's take on Leach speaking on Carrick. The players were gassed over Erik ten Hag and Ruben in the beginning of their tenures, and months down the line, it didn't mean much. How much stock does it have, really? Well, we'll ask KG about that clip. Did you see the clip?
No, but I've heard it raised in the. I listened to the presser, and he said that it touched his heart or something.
Yeah, but when you see it, KG, it's different. It's different.
Is it even better? Like,
yeah. Because I said the quote this morning to Flex on the morning show, and he was like, "That's a good one." Someone said in the chat, like, "Go find it," and I played it, and he was like, and Flex was like, "I'm really glad you played that because that's different. Because it's different." I'll find it and then we'll play it. Okay?
All right. So now I'm going to say,
how many game streak are we going on?
Wins. Fulham is 3. Tottenham will win in this game. Finally, we're going to beat Tottenham.
So that's 4.
5.
I mean, you said more than 5.
He's got his trim at West Ham. We owe Everton a favour for beating us with 10 men.
6.
7 games. We lose at Newcastle.
So we are going to go on a 7-match winning streak.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Write it down.
I think we can do that. I think we can do that. I think we can win 7 games. I think we can win 7 games. What's wrong, Flex?
What have I just walked into? We're going to win 7 in a row.
I think we can win 7 in a row. I think we can win 7 games. I think we lose at Newcastle. Look at the games.
Oh, is that the 8th game? Newcastle away.
Newcastle, yeah, you asking for too much. But I feel like
who else have we got in that run?
We can beat
how many
West Ham.
Kev coins? How many Kev coins on that?
It's because Kev coins are very powerful right now, you know. and I'm already in
Stock's
the
high,
deficit.
yeah.
I'm taking a loan out for this one, and while it's on another channel, the accountants are serious, and crimes committed here will be notified. I'm taking out a 10 coin loan, mate, and I'm going to put 10 coins down on us getting 7.
Aston Villa at home in that run. Oh, that's after.
No, they're not. They're not.
Yeah, that's after.
Fulham, Tottenham,
West
Ham,
Everton,
Palace.
I mean, I could see. Listen, I said to Owen today. Good afternoon, everyone. By the way, good afternoon.
But by the way, Flex, before that, because this probably adds to this, because he might even go higher than 7 games when I show him this. He hasn't seen the clip of the Leacher.
Oh shit! I meant to say that today. Don't let KG see that, because it would just say the Carrick thing.
Oh, is it? Oh nah, Leacher.
Yeah.
It was a lot of lip service going on. It was a lot of passion stuff going on.
This is what it is, KG.
Tell me I'm a passion match.
Because you have something. We know how important it was to win the last 2 games. Doesn't make any sense when the next game you don't play in the same way with the same standard. We are ready for the next game. I think the mentality is there, which is really important, and we have to keep showing.
What difference has Michael Carrick made?
In
His
short
face.
time, for me, I said already, I'm impressed about him, about his body language, his energy, his communication as well, the staff as well, very close to the players, the way he trusts the players, the way he talks, the way he connects with each other is unbelievable.
Has it been those particular aspects that have helped you to have these performances in the last couple of matches? Because notice as well, individual players, your level seems to have raised across these games. Is that the support of the new staff and the detail and some of the things you've just talked about that's made that difference?
Yeah, for sure. I think if you play for Manchester United, it's because you have something. You need people who understand your quality. You need people who take your best as well, And I think Michael is doing that. He's taking the best from everybody, not just the players, but also the staff, the standard, the structure that he demands. That is really important. And for me, when you touch my heart, I will give everything for you. And he touched it already, and you can see that on the pitch we give everything.
If you touch my heart, I will do everything for you. And you can see that he's done that already. KG the comedian.
That's a good clip. That's a good clip, bro. That's a wicked clip.
That's a good start. That's a good start of what you just said. There's a good start. That's a good clip. That's a good clip. He doesn't want to go further. He's just saying it's a good clip.
Yeah.
So how many wins? How many wins are you going with, Mr. Comedian?
Oh, same. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it at all.
But everything, if we could see in your head right now, it's like screaming.
Oh no. Listen, I've almost gone down the bookies.
Even though you just had to take it out a 10 Kev coin loan.
Yeah, I've almost gone down the bookies and
you got a bit of a problem.
50 to 1. A little cheeky tenner.
On what?
50 to 1. Don't ask. You won't get no lies.
That's what I'm saying.
What on what, Man United winning the league? You've nearly gone down to the bookies to put a bet on Man United winning the league.
50 to 1.
I mean, man, I don't even want to be that guy. I'm not. I said
the
belief thing. I'm not the guy to be taking away beliefs. I'm not.
Like, when do we? Like, because I'd be honest.
We don't, Owen. We're in a period where we've been so miserable. You have to let people. I'm on it. I'm on people expressing themselves over positive.
Me too.
I am.
Me too. But I'm also as a friend
from him.
on a like from a friend level. Do we have to like call someone?
No.
Do we have to call any?
No. I'm being honest.
Is it crack? Is it crack?
No, it's not crack. It's not crack.
Okay.
I'm saying he's allowed. I'm actually.
I didn't do it though. I didn't do it.
Yeah, but even thinking it, and you this is.
I can't help how I think.
You did it on a peloton when you was doing maths.
I did. Yeah. I did.
This is not new.
When I was white.
Yeah.
When I was Owen. I can't. What
Christian
can I do,
Grey
guys?
settings, bro.
I'm just saying, that like I have to always tone it down and say, all right, relax. Yeah. But this, like, if I saw that clip, I would have been down the bookies, 100%.
Yeah, that was the last thing I forget to say this morning. I said, I was thinking.
Had I seen that clip, I would have been down the bookies. I would have been there, and I would have went in the store as well. Like actually in store. Like no one goes in store anymore.
With get the slip. You actually got the slip.
Yeah,
the paper. You keep the paper.
Get the little pen.
Yeah, I would have been in store.
Yeah, the little blue pens, man.
Little blue pen. You got to do a crazy scribble to make it work at first. Yeah.
Yeah. on those on the accumulators, you have to do the mad black dash.
Yeah, exactly.
See man like Delroy outside, bro.
Yeah.
But then I didn't. You know what? I just know that it's an exciting time. But then I am aware Fulham and Wilson's going mental. Wilson's going absolutely mental.
Your boy Bassi back in the team.
My boy
didn't start the last game. Unused sub in the last game. Just
talking about him as well. Talking some good superlatives. I liked how he was talking about it as well. Yeah.
Some good superlatives.
Yeah, some good superlatives, man. He said, I didn't say sign him.
Good word.
He said, I didn't say sign him, but he was good. Yeah. So we have to have a plan for him.
Where's Carl from as well? Where's Carl from natively as well? Where's Carl from?
What's a good
Go on, Owen, ask him.
He's just saying that he's just like his quality. He said that Bassie's strength. He said that in the air. He spoke about so much Bassie offers, and Man United would have to have a plan for Bassie. The coaches would have an absolute plan for Bassie. And I thought, ooh, that's mad that it is singled.
I thought, ooh, I'm going down the bookies.
Look, I think he's to someone that this is what he's talking about. Talking about he's touch tight in his defending style as well. So what player does he go with? Who's a better fit for Bassie to go up against? Is it more so? Do you go with the likes of a Mbeumo, who Bassie does like the physical battle, or are you gonna go? Do you want to go like with a Benjamin Sesko? Like, and what's Benjamin said? Because Benjamin Sesko, he give and go really in it, gets the shot off as quick as possible. What's the best way of attacking this game? So I liked it, but he didn't say we should sign him. He just said that.
Yeah, he was just talking about him. Good. Yeah, and he has. Bassie. Bassie's a solid player. He's a solid
Bassie,
player.
Murillo, any one of them, bring him in.
Yeah,
Bassie, Murillo. Because we need to talk about Maguire as well. I don't know if we mentioned it before, but I'm more sure about keeping him.
No more presser apologies.
Dwayne says a quick shout out to Lomans. No more presser apologies.
As in, are they two separate things? As in, like just big up Lomans and then no presser apologies. What? Because the manager's not saying anything mad, or I think that's what you mean, Dwayne. Let me know what you mean, bro. Is there another one there? JD.
Yeah, JD says, it's been 41. Says, KG, as a subscriber to Expect Foolishness, when can I expect Flex and Owen on the show? Plus, the wife has to do the 5 years in prison.
So someone asked a question. They asked me, wifey cheats, yeah? She can cheat on you or do 5 years in prison. So either she cheats on you or does 5 years in prison. Which one are you choosing?
Yeah. Well, she gets regular visits, isn't it? Calm.
I spoke to her about yesterday, bro. She has to hold.
She'll get regular visits.
Well, I think, in all seriousness, you would say, look, some of these minimum security places, they're fine.
Yeah,
I mean, they can be quite loose.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro.
It's fine.
No, 5 years is crazy. Good behavior as well. Yeah,
about 2.5. About 2.5. Nice.
2.5, bro.
Friends. Yeah.
Be a leader of the wing as well.
Yeah. It's when we record though. We do on we go on Mondays.
You do that
Monday. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm always looking like I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's why you're in the car. Yeah.
It's the worst day. It's the worst day. Like Mondays is horrible. Flex, how you feel about it?
But you would take what you said about the Maguire. You would keep Maguire, by the way.
100%. We're guys, seriously, that leadership is necessary. We can't lose. We're about to have a change again. Casemiro's going, and I got this weird cheeky suspicion that Bruno might not be here next season. Maybe Carrick might. Maybe if Carrick stays, he'll want to stay. But if they go new manager, like a I don't know, just someone new.
Yeah, he just might not be on it.
I think he's not.
What would you offer him?
I don't think he's ready to deal with another manager. What would I offer him? What's he on
he's
now?
on currently £190,000 a week. It's the same contract he's been on since he signed at Manchester United. It was that initial, what was it, 7 years, 7-year deal, something like that.
Big
yeah. So it probably would be willing to take a pay cut, but we can't add the option on or anything like that because we've already used the option. So it's got to go down from 190, but to what?
100.
Bear in mind, people like
100.
Brian and Boomer, I think, are on like 50. Cunha's on a little bit more, like 160.
Brian and Boomer's on 50 grand.
150. It's on like 150. Isn't he?
I thought he said 50.
I put him on 110.
Yeah, that's what we got
right.
to. We got him
lazy.
At J-Ball super chatted NGN 1000. No, take a page out of Liverpool's book. Look at Van Dijk. Same age as Maguire. Give him a farewell and close that chapter.
So he's saying, actually, look at someone like Van Dijk maybe dropped off. Are you wasting money? You could save money and find someone younger, and then that's sorted for the next.
Wouldn't you say that pace got Van Dijk out of trouble sometimes? What's the next reading of the game has been good. I would say the physical battle and aerial dominance, his game is different.
It's actually mad, yeah. Because that's true. Like Maguire right now is playing better than Van Dijk. Now, obviously, if the team was more settled and Liverpool fix up, are we confident saying that will look that way next year with the fall off from what Van Dijk was to what he is?
No, but a lot's changed at Liverpool though, and his partner's not the greatest.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, and also, who cares about Van Dijk? With Maguire, the other thing we've got to realise is he's only just come back in the team. He was out for a while. He's had a few injuries this last couple of seasons as well, hasn't he? And I get your point when you talk about leader, actually the
lazy.
I don't know if we can do that one, by the way. I don't know if we can say that one, No, I mean, I saw some kind of religious figure that's I thought, I don't know about that.
Hold on.
From Tavistock.
Glinios out. Tavistock went on with peace be upon you. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I wouldn't say that bit. I'll read that out. Yeah, but not. Yeah. Tavistock says, Flex went on Muslim earlier today because I was like, peace be upon you. I'm not going to say that next bit. Right. Peace be upon you. Say assalamu alaikum. It's peace be upon you. And alaikum salam. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Alaikum salam. Yeah. And salam alaikum, you'd say that as in when you get there.
Yeah,
and the response back.
In the 2 seconds I just saw the religion. I thought, here we go. This is what I was nervous about TTS. You know what I mean?
No, I hear what you're saying.
I gotta be quick on the trigger. You know what I mean?
I'm learning.
Yeah. And that's true. That because I was like, and when you're live and you've got to read something, you're kind of finding yourself. But that is cool. That is cool. Yeah.
And also attend the process. It's going to be one of the biggest protests.
Exactly.
You laughing at Katie.
That's all I need.
KG, we don't mix the two, please, mate. You all laughed at me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
God, wait, what are we talking about? I couldn't. That's it. So I've kept him on 110.
Maguire, I'd keep him. I said I'd keep him. The
point I was making was about injuries. That was it. It was about injuries. It's about injuries and age. He's going to be what, 33. It's not as if he hasn't got anything to offer, but it's just the fact you're going to have to make a decision for at least the next 2 years minimum, because he's not going to accept a 1 year deal. People are like, "Oh, give him 1 year." He's not going to accept 1 year.
He's not.
So it's got to be at least. It's got to be at least 2 years.
Well, what's the problem with that?
Well, you could maybe give that. You could maybe spend less, get someone for longer, couldn't you?
No, because you need him. Like we need him around.
So what's his role going to be next season?
Well, I think he's a mentor as well. I think you got the Heavens and them lot coming through. They'll play more if we get European nights where they could have a bit more of his support. But we need at Man United, if anyone is experienced the worst of it, it's Harry Maguire. And there's players in there like Euro needs a Maguire around him more than anyone. When Euro makes a mistake, you feel it. You can see it. Like, it's all over him. He's a good player. He's just not mentally ready yet. And he's not strong enough.
Yeah.
Your Aiden Heavens, they need this. You need it at the club, unfortunately. And if we are losing Casemiro, you've seen how more resolute we've been with him in the team, and it's men football. We don't win that result against Arsenal if Euro or Heavens in there. You saw how he picked up Gabriel and literally just froze him, bro. That's man stuff.
This season,
not,
isn't
that's
it?
experience.
That's this season. You know, sometimes when you're thinking about, okay, that's now. Like you said, maybe we don't beat Arsenal if we don't have Maguire in, but we've also then got the opportunity to go and get, you know, a centre back for the long term that we could also beat Arsenal in the future. You know, just because he's playing well. Because this is what we do, doesn't we? Just because he's doing well in January.
Lazy.
At Hallilight 2,754 super chatted £5. Captaincy stripped, benched, booed by club and country fans, no social media BS, head down and got back into the team. Gimme that energy. Respect.
Well, just to be totally, you know, not completely revisionist on Maguire, I do remember the fingers in the ears against Albania. Who was that to? Nobody. You go,
well, yeah, no, it wasn't. No, but he was going for a rough time. He was going for a rough time. He's had ups and downs.
But let's not pretend like he never spoke out and he never did interviews, because he did. I remember him doing interviews and then us criticizing said interviews, just going, Harry, get on with it. You know, you don't need to speak or whatever. And you know, he's just like everyone else.
I said Ollie can't make him. Ollie should strip him to captaincy. I remember when that.
You know what I mean.
I did a video.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I think you have to look at the journey though. You have to look at what happened during the time. And was he able to bounce back from it? I think that's what people are talking about, the mentality.
Yes, the bounce back, absolutely.
And then people will say, you know what I mean, if you look at rivals, which I'm not saying we have to listen to them, but some people will say, you know what I mean, bounce back for what, you know, it's Harry Maguire, mate. Like, you got to move, like, this is the problem with Man United, like, say, you got to move on. Here's what my thing is that I'm happy if I'm not mad if he stays, but if they gave me the Malik Thiaw type signing now, and you went and if you said that you're going to let Harry Maguire go and you came back with a big dominant centre half, that because we're scared of the scouting. Remember, we're scared of the scouts. We're scared of people finding what they're meant to find. If you go out and find what you're meant to find, if you're good at your jobs, there is a way where we can let Harry Maguire go, all of those big wages, and then you go and find the strong 25 million guy who's experienced, who's not this kid. He's not some kid who's not ready. I'm saying you go and find this guy who's 25, he's strong, he's ready to go, he's physical, he's fast, he's dominant, and you found him for 25, 30 million. That can happen.
Can I do some pushback? Can I do some pushback on that? So far, we've gone into the market and tried to find the next guy. We found Heaven, Euro, not ready.
And Delete.
Hold on. And Delete. Delete is injury.
But that's extreme, KG.
No, but I'm just saying that.
That's an 18 and 19-year-old, and we're going for a 33-year-old. We can get someone in between that, can't we?
I'm going to try and go afield as well. So I'm saying using them, and then if you go and now look at, let's say we look at Chelsea. Chelsea's been trying to replace their centre backs for a really long time. I'm looking at the Chelsea squad, and then you've got Fofana in there, Colwill, Tosin, Benoit, Badashil. But I'm just saying, just because you now get the next guy.
Lazy.
At Dewan Emulander 3,795 super chatted $4.99. Are we forgetting the licked? We currently have 5 CBS, only 2 can play. Also the presser thing was a diss to OWEN.
Like maybe apologizing for goalkeeper mistakes in presses. Yeah.
Okay. So the point I'm making is, I don't think there's a lot of good quality centre backs out there doing a great job, if I'm being real with you. So yes, you can say, my thing is, well, who is that centre back yet you're identifying that is gonna bring what Maguire, what you have in house already? If we can get Maguire down on 100, 110, 100K a week, that's a good centre back to help you out and mentor your next ones through, is what I'm saying, because it's really difficult. We wanted Todibo. That would have been a mistake. There's a few guys that we wanted, even the other guy at Everton. I think he's just had a bag of injuries as well.
But we didn't get him. You know what I mean? But we didn't get. Maybe that's a sign of good recruitment. You know what I mean? I just think I agree with you. I think there is a path to Maguire staying, but I also think we have to be I think we just have to be a bit cautious because we do this quite a bit. Like I remember a couple of months ago when Casemiro was playing well, the people were calling for us to give him another year on like 350, or even to go, I'll take a pay cut to like 200 something. And then when the announcement is made that we're not going to keep him on, it's actually that's the right decision. Like maybe with the Maguire thing, maybe we still can leave it a couple of months. He's not going to go anywhere till the end of the season. You know what I mean? And see where he's at, because it might be one that actually kind of rights itself. You know. Just a couple of weeks ago, before Maguire came back from injury, it was actually these injuries to Maguire showing us why we shouldn't actually keep him beyond the season, right? I think it's easy to talk about these things when things are going well. We also need to sort of maybe take a step back, wait till close to the end of the season, just go, actually, where is it all at for us at the moment? And to Flex's point, can we get options out there that aren't maybe, you know, an 18-year-old Euro, a 19-year-old Heaven or someone like that? Is there someone available that's maybe mid-20s and still a bit of experience, and we can bring him in? To your point, KG, maybe he's not the leader or got the experience of Maguire.
There you go, Calvin Bassey. There you go. Exactly. You wouldn't be talking about Maguire then if it was fucking Calvin Bassey.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. But that's the thing here, and this is the thing. I think that's the thing that we have to be open for. I'm open to all. This isn't a closed thing where I'm like, nah, Casemiro's gone. We must keep Maguire no matter what. I'm for him staying. I've got no problem with him staying. I would be for that move. Bring the wages down. I got to the same ballpark you got to, bro. Like 120, 110, whatever. Maguire is somebody who's not going to have the ego of like, oh, what do you mean 110? What do you mean 120? He ain't going to do that. He wants to stay a Man United player for as long as he can be a Man United player. And also offering him 110s and stuff, he ain't getting that anywhere else unless he goes to Saudi, which I don't think Maguire, the Sheffield lad, is going to. I just don't see him wanting to go to Saudi. I can't see that happening. So unless he goes there, nowhere in Europe will he get like 120s and that. But, you know what I mean? The London clubs, actually, the London clubs, you never know, to be fair. Like,
you could stay in the Prem.
You can stay in the Prem and get 100. You can stay in the Prem and get 100. But my point is that I think his driving factor, not the top, because obviously he wants to play football, but his driving factor, I think he really prides it. This is my opinion. I think he really prides himself on being a Man United player. I think he loves it. I think he wants to stay at that level, especially if we get in the Champions League, etc., etc. Now, obviously, he's not a bum. Like, if someone says to him, you're really not going to play, though, but, like, you're just on the cheerleading thing to just, like, keep guys there if we need you. I don't think he looks at that. Like you said, someone said that I think he might go West Ham, or you don't know. He could go somewhere where he can get playtime. For me, though, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's still coming in and he's looking dominant as anything. Now, what the club have to do is to look into the future, though. He's looking dominant now. What's it going to look like next season? Even the season after? Like, how is he going to be next year? We've been maybe tracking this mid-25-year-old. He looks strong. We believe in him. We can get him for 20 million. We believe in him. Give him 80 grand a week. We believe he's the future. We believe that that's the guy who can do it. So I'm cool with either, innit? But for me, I do get it.
Partnership.
The
devil, you know, for us next season, Flex. Who do you think? Who do you think?
Well, it doesn't feel like it's going to be Euro just now. It doesn't feel like
that's what I mean. Euro can get back into it. No, I think Euro can get back into it with European games.
And then who? Yeah, who?
Well, I think Euro Don't leave out the likes of Leacher and Heaven is both like the Heaven's and left footer in it. Yeah. So you got your issue there. I'm not ruling out Euro. I think European games will help Euro get back into the side. But then you do need to find one. And they're gonna get injuries as well. We're gonna lose our centre backs. This is what hurts it, isn't it? Because that's probably the right answer. That's probably the centre-back combination. But because De Ligt's been out for so long now, you kind of forget it already, don't you?
Martinez has been out for ages.
Exactly. So you kind of do forget it. So you go, all right, let's say it is, okay, our starting centre-back partnership is De Ligt and Leach next season.
I love it.
Well, we still need something else, don't we? We still need something else. And
we do need something else. And I do think the B side or A side, whichever side, however you see Leacher, the next guy, I know we're talking about Murillo and stuff. I hear that, but the other guy needs to be. We need if you're going to play next to Leacher, the other one has to be big, massive, and strong.
Well, that's what De Ligt was doing. But De Ligt's back De Ligt's back is the issue. But
yeah,
it's
but
always
exactly. He's been out
De
for
Ligt had
ages.
injuries everywhere. And this
but I'm not the Murillo thing. I'm not sure about that. I'm not really trying to see that.
No,
not Murillo and Leacher. I'm not together. I'm not sure about that. I don't think they complement each other. I know it might sound old school, and I could get proved wrong, and I would.
KG writing something down.
I'm old school.
KG
write it. No, write it.
I'm
You
not
can write
writing
that
it down. You didn't. You
if
a big fan of Leacher, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, I think Murillo's wicked.
You're not a big fan of Leacher, Flex.
I'm not a big fan of him.
You weren't a big fan of Leacher.
You're not a big fan of Leacher. I didn't know this about you, Flex. I didn't know.
Hey,
that's a big accusation.
I talk about Leacher 100%. I talk about Leacher in my thing. I look at all facets. I think he's wicked on the ball. I think he's a wicked box defender. Sometimes I think that he goes too strong and tries to prove the hard man image 100%. I'm saying what I've said. I'm standing by it. I'm not changing
something.
He said, we call him the butcher. Flex, I know it verbatim. We call him the butcher, like the butcher thing and this, that, and the other. But like, how good? Like, I'm not sure.
He's got to show it. He's got to show it. He's got to show it.
No, but you've been unsure about him before. Like, I remember you talking about the butcher saying.
But I'm not saying he has to leave. I'm not saying he has to leave.
I don't think that's what KG said. That's not what KG said. He just said you were a fan.
I've said you've been proper unsure on the butcher, bro. We gas up the guy butcher. He ain't really. I've heard you say this.
Yeah, because if you leave him on if you leave him on an island, and say hold everything down, you can't do it. No, it's not sounding Nicky Buttish. It's not.
Kind of.
I'll tell you what it is versus what it isn't. I'll tell you. And for me, Murillo next to him, I'm not trying to see that. I'll say that. I'm not trying to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's been in, like I said, he's had two massive injuries.
He carried by a big man.
I'm saying absolutely. He has to have a big man next to him. Yes. And when he's done his best work, when he's done his best work, who's been next to him? Rafael Varane, big man in the game. When we're talking about keeping Harry Maguire, he's done his best work next to Harry Maguire. He needs the big man partner. Leacher's not good enough to just like have any man playing next to him because he's that good. He's not.
Why have you got that look on your face, KG? KG's giving a look as if to say he doesn't really believe what you're saying, Flex. You know what I mean?
That's up to KG. KG can poke the bear in that. I'm telling you what I think of Leacher.
Why are you a bear now?
I'm doing the black and white, no grey areas. Here's what I think of Leacher. I think he's wicked on the ball. I think he gets it to play for this club. I think that he's been
lazy.
However, for me, he's not good enough.
4,779 super chatted 35 South African rand. We need to start letting go of players before there's a big dip in form and ability. This makes it harder to sell them for decent value / on our terms. Thoughtful face emoji.
We're not going to get resale value out of Maguire though.
Yeah, resale value is crazy.
We're not. That wouldn't be the reason why we can.
No, but that needs to change. That last bit of the super, when they break it down where it is.
Super shattered is funny. Okay, yeah. I will die on that hill. Yeah, it is funny.
Cool. Well, the thing for me is it's the leadership, guys. You know, some teams you can't just lose that much in your dressing room. And if we are like Bruno Fernandes has flirted with another European side, come and get me. And if he continues to play his football and we have another restart, like it's not, I imagine if they tell Bruno it's not Carrick, he's out of here. I see
that.
You think it's that like he goes, if Carrick stays, I stay, basically. Is that what?
No, I think he's just done. He's not going to sit here for another rebuild. Like, he's not going to do it. He's not. Like, now he's desperate to. Bruno's playing some of the best football, and he's a really good 10. And I think the world have finally woke up and realized, actually, him in that position, he creates so much. He's a good creator. He might say enough's enough. Now, I don't know if maybe if Portugal win the World Cup, that would scratch that itch and he won't want to leave, and he'll be fine with it. But I just feel like him with that buyout clause that he has, is it like what 70 million or something?
50 or 50.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like any club, like European clubs, a European side, a Bayern Munich,
Don't say that, KG. No, he wouldn't. That's what I said that the other day. I said Bruno would get into any team in the Prem, any team in Europe. No, he wouldn't. Stop overhyping, overgassing. No, he wouldn't. And I said, well, any league. Look at the numbers he's done this season, and he wasn't even playing in position most of it.
I'm telling you, and he's got the highest numbers right now. And I think people are finally, like, everyone's finally waking up and saying, you know what? He is a bit inevitable. So most teams, if you're looking for a creative 10, who's performing better than him in the Premier League right now?
We were saying this, that there aren't actually many 10s.
Yeah, it's a dying breed. It's a dying breed, which is why all of a sudden Bruno's starting to get love. All of a sudden, you think it's weird because of the Odegaard thing. Bruno's now starting to get love. When we've said this for many, many years, and the 10s, like you said, the out and out 10s, singular 10. It is a bit of a dying breed, like the number 9 was.
Gets you Bruno Fernandes. So I honestly feel
so all you have to do is convince him, and you can get him.
56 million gets you Bruno Fernandes, and a good European side that can win something. He's gone. He's been here. Today was the day that I saw some mad thing that said today's the day that we signed Bruno Fernandes, and he seems to support him. Yeah, and then it's like, who would have thought he's gone on to achieve everything he has achieved in his United.
What has he achieved though, KG? What 15th place in the Premier League?
He's achieved nothing. 2 trophies. Man United been shit. Really, he hasn't got the adulation that he should get because he's been at us.
Well, he's been our best player. He's been our best player in the post-Fergie era. That's it.
Lazy.
At Zane7x24 super chatted $5 Canadian. I will be surprised if Real Madrid doesn't go for Bruno. They need that creativity. He has a 60 meters clause that allows him to join a club outside England.
This is what we've been talking about, Zane.
Go to Madrid.
This is what we've been talking about.
He would do ridiculous numbers at Real Madrid.
Of course he would.
Of course he would.
He could easily play there.
All of these teams, bro. Barca,
they're missing something like that. Honestly, they're.
And it depends who their coach is going to be at the time, right? I don't know if it's going to probably won't be Arbeloa, will it? So they might go big in the summer for some coach post World Cup. Let's imagine that Real Madrid go, right, we'll go get Nagelsmann, something like that. You know, and
50 million in this market gets you Strand Larson, they're saying.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
50 million gets you a
I suppose it's different a little bit in the sense of the age overall with wages and everything factored in. It's a more expensive transfer than like a Strand Larson, but still, in terms of a transfer fee and someone being available,
lazy.
Exactly.
At McMat 4779 super chatted 14 South African rand. Imagine Bruno plus Mbappe or Bruno plus Kane. Astonished face emoji. Astonished face emoji. Scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is.
Just saying, man.
But remember, it's not because Bruno's dead. Gives the ball away too much.
Well, and remember, Bruno and Kane, that wouldn't have worked at Man United. Too old. There's no resale value on Harry Kane as well. There's a resale value. And he's never won anything. You know what I mean? Because he came from Spurs.
Yeah. It's mad.
Good luck to us, man. I just know I need leaders in the dressing room, and this is the next phase of United. So if you're Casemiro and Bruno's gone, who are you looking to get these younger players through? Because we are quite young.
Yeah, because then you end up like Chelsea.
I don't even want Luke Shaw to stay. That's a player that I don't care. This is the most games he played. This is the best season ever. In terms of
remember that at the beginning of the season, saying how much the darker days are behind.
They're not behind. No, it's a World Cup.
Right. What do you mean?
Yeah, and also as well, look, what's his face, James? He called it out earlier on when we were. I think it was like episode we were predicting where Man United were going to finish. He said about the 25 starts for Luke Shaw.
That was incredible.
We laughed.
We
laughed. Yeah.
We laughed at it, but that guy has. But I don't give a crap over this. The fact that we're in this year of his career.
How do you really feel?
No, because we're in this year of his career, and this is the most games. This is the most games he's played back to back for Man United. It's bad. Like you can't be. Was it year 9 or something? Yeah, and he's only done this in 2 seasons, like close to 20 something games. Come on, guys. Yeah, he has to go. There's nothing. He can't turn it around for me. See you later.
No, he's not going to go this summer, is he?
But but also, I will say this though. All of that is 100% right about everything you said about Luke Shaw. I agree. What is also right though is that he's playing really well. He's had a good season. No, it's not just like, yeah, World Cup year, all of that, all the caveats. Just how's he playing? How's he playing? Well, got no issues with him being in the team. You just don't want to give him any credit. You've got to say he's playing well.
That was proper Gary Neville there, Flex. That was proper Gary Neville there. How's he playing? Well.
How's he playing well, bro? You have to understand something.
Is he playing well? Is he playing well?
We've seen Shaw, Bell, Carlos before.
Is he playing well?
Yes. World Cup year.
Right. I'm not saying he's playing well, so keep him. He's playing well, so give him a new contract.
He's motivated.
No one's going to buy Luke Shaw. He's playing well.
Here's one KG, right? So you would give Maguire a contract because he's been injured all the way pretty much through the season at different points. Come back in, he's doing well. Luke Shaw has been available all season, and he's got his contracts coming up not this season but next season, right? I think it's 2027. Would you give him a new deal?
Nope.
Even if it was 2 years.
Luke Shaw cannot survive another manager. Enough is enough.
He's going to. There's going to be a new manager.
But Harry Maguire.
Do you understand Luke Shaw's not going anywhere?
And I want Luke Shaw to be gone at the end.
He's not going to be there.
I want us to get him. If
to who? How? Where?
That's what I'm saying.
No one's buying him.
Gone. I want him gone. I'm sorry,
bro,
guys.
Stop wishing away your most consistent players, bro.
No, because guess what happens? He's going to go to the World Cup, get injured, and we're not going to see him.
He's going to go to the World Cup. He's not going to the World Cup.
Why won't he get in? How can Luke Shaw not get into the World Cup?
Why won't he get in?
Thomas Tuchel hasn't gone anywhere near him, has he? During his entire tenure.
Lewis Hall, bro. Unless the real Luke Shaw judge happened, where Lewis Hall out, Miles Lewis-Skelly out, Livramento because he can play on that side out, Spence out. There'd have to be mad stuff to happen. Mad. And
lazy.
There you go.
At Sane7x24 super shattered 10 Canadian dollars. The voiceover is jokes. Let's see how United do against a low block. Now I realize more how haram Omorian football was. Thank you, Carrick, and we keep slabhead. Luke Shaw is the ultimate survivor.
Big up Luke Shaw, man. He's playing well. He's playing well, mate.
But
also, he's going to see out. He's going to see out his contract because Luke Shaw is that player where nobody, absolutely nobody, will part ways with money to cash, try and buy him to get him out. You just wouldn't. You just wait and take him because you're not, like you said, the injury fraud thing and playing good for this bit, and then next season, what do you do? Back-to-back seasons, you can't rely on that, Luke Shaw. You spend money, transfer fee. Nah, don't care if he's got a year left, mate. I ain't paying 10 million fee. Why would I? You keep him. Let me see what he's like off the back, and now I'll take him on a free at best. No one's buying him.
Robinson with his injury proneness. Was it Crystal Palace? That one.
No, Robinson was going to go Spurs.
Robinson.
Robinson.
Yeah, Andy Robinson
from
almost
Fulham.
Went to. Yeah, and Robinson Spurs. No, he almost went to Spurs.
Who are you talking about?
Robinson or Robertson?
Robertson.
Sorry, Robertson from Liverpool.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Wrong player. How the fuck is he talking about?
Robinson from Liverpool almost went to Spurs, and he's had injuries and stuff. He hasn't been there in the
but nowhere near like Luke Shaw. Nowhere near like Luke Shaw.
Oh,
he's
that's
been
what I'm
one
saying.
of the best left backs in the league over the last 10 years.
I'm saying when the clubs at the bottom get desperate, they might do it, bro. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. But also, Luke Shaw would just say no. You know what he's like? He's got a year left, bro. He's Man United in 10 years. He ain't going to no little man club. He'd just find a way to just stay, bro. He'd just stay. I think. Have we read out the super chats that aren't that?
That one got read out.
Amanor. Right.
Not Amanor. Not Amanor.
There you go. Amanor says that. Would you go for Mickey van der Ven or Christian Romero?
Romero makes a lot of mistakes as well, that for the good partnership that's meant to be. For the good partnership that's meant to be, they should keep more clean sheets, and they don't.
And talk about this. You talk about fucking injuries. Van der Ven's always injured with the hamstrings, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's good. He's good, but he's exactly, fast twitch fibers and all that. Nah. Yeah. All the rest were read out because they were.
And wrap it up. SmackDown starting in 3 minutes.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You got. Yeah. We're going to be finished off in a bit. Owen's got a dip. To be fair, I think we covered everything. To be fair.
Yeah.
It sounds about right. KG, what's your prediction for tomorrow? Sunday. Sorry.
I've gone with the 3-1 Man United.
3-1. Owen had 3-1, then changed it to 3-0 on it.
3-0.
Yeah. He went strong. I went 2-0. You know what I mean? Conservative 2-0. Positive vibe. But then you've gone forward in the league. So, there's different.
Well, no, he said he thought about it, but he didn't go there.
I didn't do it.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
Is that bet? Is that bet on, KG? Is it on? Be honest. Just be honest.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
I didn't do it.
Cool. All right. Cool. Guys, big up yourself. Episode 96. You know what I mean? We're homing in on that ton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and KG's done. He needs a rest. And I've been so busy today. I haven't seen. He's basically cuddled up. This is KG. When he's tired, I'm telling you, this man, there's so many things that happen when he's tired. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I'm just tired, man. It's a long day.
Wait, just quickly. I haven't seen Best of Enemies yet. I'm gonna go watch it. But
Best of Enemies.
Wicked. All right, cool. Say no more. I've been busy, so I haven't seen it. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Match preview, 9 a.m. KG's off for a nap. Owen's off to SmackDown.
I've got one more show.
I don't know how you're going to get through that. Now, if you want interest in viewing, go and check out KG on his other show because I don't know he's going to get through it. And Owen's off to SmackDown. If you love your wrestling, go and check out that as well. Guys, we are out of here. Peace.